Hello guys, how you guys doing? Welcome to my channel. My name is samnebo. In today's video, I'm going to show you 5 altcoin that has the potential of 10x your money in this bull run. Okay, so 5 altcoin at least that will give you times 10 of your money in this bull run. All right, so before we dive in, kindly subscribe to this channel. Hit that notification bell, and as we dive in now, all my findings is based on technical analysis. All right, some of them might have a fantastic fundamentals, while some might not. But guess what? Most coins that do the best in bull markets, most of them don't even have the best fundamentals. All right, so that's why we trade what we see. We trade what the chart is telling us, not what they think is gonna do. All right, okay, now look at Bitcoin. This is Bitcoin chart. What are we expecting before we dive into what I have for you today? All right, so what I'm expecting on this Bitcoin is if Bitcoin bounces at this point, then you might expect another up. But if it breaks here, that will be a different part of ball game. All right, so we are waiting for it to bounce at this point, then before we expect the next move. Why this might be the next this might be a bull frag, but it's not confirmed yet. It's still undecided. We're waiting for it to bounce here before we see what next the market will do. All right, so before I show you these 5 altcoin that have a potential of 10x your money in this bull market. Now guys, there's something I want to make clear to you guys. You see, this is bull market. Okay, bull market means every market is trending, every market is gaining value, the price is increasing. But you know what, the funny part is that a lot of guys still lose money in this bull market. Also, I wouldn't want that to happen to you. So one of the basic things that happen to many guys that make them lose money is nothing but what? This Mr. G. All right, this thing is crazy, man. It's crazy. That's greed, man. Don't allow this thing to happen to you in this bull market. Greed. Greed. This thing is crazy. All right, so now somebody sent a message to a friend and he showed me. Guess what? This guy started his portfolio with $50,000. He based in US. Now, this 2017, it grew to 3 million. All right, this 50K grew to what? 3M. What? 3M within 6 months. Guess what? He was hoping for this thing to get to 10 million, and everything reverses to what? 50K. He said now the portfolio is 45K and he sold at 45K after he has been to 3 million. Now we say this guy is crazy. But it happens to many guys. They end up buying low. They end up buying high and selling low. So one thing you should avoid in this bull market is greed. All right, so before I show you this, now I said 10x your money. It might go to 100x. It might go to 1000x. Nobody can tell exactly, but I'm very sure of 10x the money here. So before you invest in any coin, especially altcoin, guys, you need to be very careful because they have a potential of 10x your money in 1 week. But if you didn't take profits, that money can become zero. So I wouldn't want that to happen to you. That's why I take time to discuss this thing with you and telling you what has happened to people. All right, so let's dive in. So the first coin I'm going to show you now is this coin called Hot USD. I don't know their fundamental, okay? So I don't know much about this, their fundamental. But guys, this coin is still very much undervalued and it has the potential of at least breaking this top. That is very likely within next week. All right, this is a weekly chart. So what are we expecting here? That the coin has finished its retracement. Okay, so this is a correction of that move and now is booming. So this coin has a potential of going far beyond the level here. Now if you go to 4 hours, we can see clearly that what we'll be expecting, either a contracting flag or a running flat here, and there we go. This coin has a potential of going way beyond this price level, and for our calculation, at least you just be prepared that it's going to break this all-time high here. Okay, all-time high. All right, it's going to break this all-time high. All right, so this is number one coin I want to show you. The name is Hot USDT, and I think it's on Binance. Yes, it's on Binance. You can get it on Binance, Hot USDT. All right, so the second one I want to talk about today is what? This baby coin called SVG, man. SVG. This coin is I call it a baby boomer. It's crazy because if you want to move, look at what has happened to this coin before. Look at these things, guys. It's always crazy. Within 2 weeks, it gained $2,000 plus, 2,800%. So who knows? This coin is set to boom, man. Guy, it's set to boom. So I wouldn't want you to miss this. And remember, I'm not a financial advisor. Just take note that it's just based on technical analysis. I'm telling you that, and it's set to boom. If you go to daily, you can see that everything is clear. All this, sluggish movement, you will see one candle that will, swallow everything down, and everything is set to move. Remember, everything I'm showing you is based on what I know, and I think based on what I know, I've taken average of success and failed attempts. I found out that we are winning more than we are losing, and especially in crypto space, whereby you just invest in a week, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, or 1 month. This is a very good investment now, guys. It's a very good investment. It hasn't moved yet, all right? It hasn't moved yet. Now, the third coin which I want to show you is this coin called VET. That is VeChain, VET USD, VeChain, all right? This coin has very, very massive potential, okay, of going beyond this level, at least to 10 cents. All right, it's going beyond this level. So somebody said, yeah, this coin will get to $1 or $2 or $3, whatever. Assuming you get to $1 from now, you know what it is? Assuming you get to $1 from now, I'm trying to get to $1. Assuming you get to $1 from now, you know what it is. All right, so that is like 1,730 something percent. All right, which is crazy. So this coin, guy, is just starting. It's just starting. That is VeChain. It's just starting. So everything looks strong. Everything still look, it has spent a lot of time here. One thing you should understand in every market movement is that anytime that markets spend a lot of time, going nowhere. Once you want to move, it's going to be very aggressive. Going to be very, very aggressive in movement. So this coin has spent a lot of time, consolidating, testing, now they are set to move. So, but if you miss this move, you're going to spend a lot of time again correcting himself before the next move. That's why if you have money to risk, you can jump in and let's see how it goes. All right, you can jump in, let's see how it goes. Now, the fourth coin that has the potential of 10x your money is Icon. All right, they call it Icon. The coin is just gaining momentum now. Just Icon, ICX USD. I've waited for this coin for a very long time for this thing to happen. All right, I started talking about this when it was still here. All right, I started talking about this coin when it was still here because I know that this coin, man, if you want to blow, it will be very massive. Okay, very, very massive. So now you can join. I think, yeah, because the move is not over yet, guys. It's not over. It's not over until it's over. So the next thing we see now is a very, very sharp move that will be coming after this correction here. So look at all this wire as if it's not going anywhere, as if it's not going anywhere. It's just helping it's just correcting himself. All right, it's not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere, and then boom, that's wave is over. Is now moving. So that is the fourth coin. Then the last but not the least, this coin, a lot of guys are talking about it, and I've taken critical look at it, and I found out that, man, it's still very much undervalued. Still very, very much undervalued. And our number one in the list today, Chainlink. All right, Chainlink. So this coin is very, very much undervalued. Remember what happens to that one, the one I just showed you now. All right, so it was just going as if it's going nowhere, it's going nowhere, it's going nowhere, it's going nowhere. So the next thing you will see here now is what? Then there you go. All right, so this coin is still very much undervalued. I'm expecting this coin to get at least to $200, $300, $400 this season. All right, it's very likely and it will get there. So because it has a very strong fundamental, but that's not the reason why we're entering. We're entering because the moment the chart looks very strong and the wave is just starting. All right, the wave is just starting. Now, in every cycle, in every market moves in this way. All right, so call like this is a sine wave. Now, check any market, check any chart. For here, the market makes the bull market from here to here and the bear market from here to here. All right, so we are riding on this cycle. Nothing goes off forever. What we are seeing now, maybe for instance in Bitcoin, is this cycle that is happening. All right, this cycle that is happening. To some, it's going to 100 million or 1 million or 500,000 per Bitcoin. Well, that's your own cup of tea. All right, because before you know what's going on now, it's as if it's not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere. It starts, reducing in value. Before you know what, it retraces. And who knows, it might retrace very deep. All right, they're very deep. So that's why you need to be very careful, in managing your portfolios. Don't allow what happened to that guy happens to you, guy, and that is greed. Don't allow greed to set in, especially when you are in profit. When something has done 5x, 10x. Now let me share with you these strategies that I'm using, especially in investing. Now the thing you'll be thinking of is that, okay, when a coin does at least 5x, let me say 5x of your money, take profit. Take profit. You can take your investment out. Take profit. All right? Take profit from the market. Don't just take profit. That's the only one you have control of. All right? Take profit. Allow the rest to run. If anything happens, at least you are in profit. Right? So don't allow your profits, all your profits to now become, losses again. All your profits will now become losses again. It's not wise. All right, it's not wise. All right, so that's what I have for you guys today, and I believe you find this thing interesting. So what you're gonna do today is just kindly subscribe to this channel and help us grow. And if you have any question concerning this coin, I just take a look of the higher time frame. I don't scale down much, just because we know where the trend is going, because the higher time frame always dominates the lower time frame. All right, so that's it for today, guys. Give this video a like, subscribe to this channel, and see you next. Thank you.